think back on my life, I look back on my highs, I reminisce on my loss, kept debated by size. Hell's my entire life. Hell. When the tide rushes in, most expected to wade. These sins can't be washed away, so I beg to trade. But that stroke is light on my pen, I'll L my grave. Loss is easy, but pain's often hidden on a face. Masks stare back and truth's often displaced. To lie, inhale, they ego, exhale, issues are wane. Some cut lines snort reality till they fade. To me, see shot, something to face. Pour my soul on a beat. Watch it drain, sickness sink. Fish for hope, flesh escape. Plunge in life shit. And often reality erased, nostalgia's only theme left we often trace. Issues repeat monotonous, float my brain. Often think back, lot, look at me with the claim. You rarely understand, some feel shame. All I do is stand in the shower, tears on my face. I think back on my life, I look back on my highs, I reminisce on my loss, kept debated by size. Hell's my entire life. Hell. A lot call me lucky, we all live in a twisted fate. No charms to clover, just eat the grace. Every punch to the gut, quickens the pace. Going berserk with demons, look for change. Spend time on change, trapped in a rat race. You want something pure, but it's all waste. I try to fight my vice, crushed by the weight. I'm stuck in the fast lane, unable to break. And at the end of the day, know I can break, but work toward a goal to stay up late. Skewered from a box outside, hit flight's great. At my lowest, people would often flake, then cut me to pieces, claiming I'm fake. Trying to seal me in a package, so I crate. I often look at past feuds, see mistakes. Decide it's time the old me get replaced. Yeah. Follow crowds, looking for friendship and love. You lose yourself to the greed and shrug. They use you and smile, say you just front. I look at them and grin and I don't give a fuck. Nobody who really cares, the truth's rough. You'll take shots for them, like proof's enough. Reality's most loyal, the fewest with trust. Reason they never got cash, never blunt. Need couple bags frayed, of worth the front. Or being poor, can't afford life inside rust. Rather live in silence, screaming for drugs. Addicts threading needles, it's always stuck. Looping holes in a nest, so mouths shut. Birds chirp for worms, dangling to glug. Then you surprise they flip, I just shrug. When it comes to corns, get 'em shucked. Follow a crowd, hear how it's so loud. Follow crowds, you'll lay in a shroud. Follow crowds, Judas weights of pounds. Follow crowds, follow despair to frown. Approached the crossroads with a grin. The man offered some paper with a pen. Said take the page, ink it in red with a wish. Popped off the cap with sulfur in a flick. Shoot a film in a single shot with the wick. Wanna take the clip and duel both clips. 2 clips drip down a scene to be grim. Barrel into rifle sights in sight. Eyes missed, cataracts looking at the sun. I blind quick, sunglasses got him sunned. White stripped, laying up yellow bellies, bursts and rip. Got tech the magazine, everything I writ. It's double XL, most shady and grip. The point's hollow, I got a steel swish. Ask most one think, much till I flick. Ask them in hellfire, cat speed till hell sticks. Ash them in hellfire, cat speed till hell sticks. On a dirt path, a man intersects, offering love and success to test. Storks flying, he smiles well dressed. No sign of in loneliness, few love us, so fuck the interest. On a dirt path, a man intersects, offering love and success to test. Storks flying, he smiles well dressed. No sign away in loneliness, few love us, so fuck the interest. Few love us, so fuck the interest. In life, you You either on top or worthless, either got cash or words worthless, either gangster or victim helpless, either put up a front or lame lifeless, can tell souls limp and jump flightless, they out for themselves, block your visions, cause integrity, well, that's pointless. A soul in reality's really the cheapest to most. You're a quick path to success, do good, you're a victim to their cess. Sort of society, pop until you're restless, so many will cave, trying to be selfless, no deep cherish you the weakest. They stomp till you motionless, and priest pocket cash godless, no faith in decay. This life's messages on a dirt path, a man intersects, offering love and success to test. Storks flying, he smiles well dressed, no sign away in loneliness. Few love us, so fuck the interest. On a dirt path, a man intersects, offering love and success to test. Storks flying, he smiles well dressed, no sign away in loneliness. Few love us, so fuck the interest. Few love us, so fuck the interest. Fuck the interest. Every step they hate to depress, wanna see me pitfall, worthless. What value's building up to bless? Richest in soul, poorest threads, empty bags, heaviest left. Take a right, angel silently stressed, difficult stay faithful, whispers less. Often my demons loudest, suicide common, lost family, friends, eagles weightless, buried sadness, was there so I didn't cry. When CJ left, I took his love for granted, often wondering how deathless is there life after this resting. Save my cousin, God took him, I feel lost, wandering faithless, wandering faithless.
Why do you think the song Niggas in Paris is called Niggas in Paris? Because niggas was in Paris. Why do you think the song Niggas in Paris is called Niggas in Paris? Because niggas was in Paris.
I apologize, Mom, wanted to grow too fast, for causing you pain and arguments to last. Forgive me, Mom, I really take blame cast. Forgive me, Mom, I'm closed off, often mad, often run around, issues like I'm in track. Apologize only way I can with my raps. I'm searching for the answer in a flask, cooking up a homemade meal, I'm glad. Thinking of life without it, I often can't. Miss days as a kid at grandma's and past, feel isolated from family like I'm trash, but I turn to writing to vent, pen to pad. Proud you've been my main supporter and fan. You cooled my head, beating a fever's wrath. I think of how to repay you, then I feel a draft. This world's cold, and I'm glad you got my back. Often I think on what's home, often I think to find my dome. Often I lair against the cold, often will look for the bold. Often I think on what's home, often I think to find my dome. Often I lair against the cold, often will look for the bold. Tell my father, sorry that I rarely seem to call. Often don't know what to say, often I stall. Often I wanna ask about your past but fall, cause when I leave I hang my coat and ball. Wish I knew more about you, seeing a wall. Every brick seemed to say continue my walk. I try to get your respect but feel I get lost. Often I feel I'm not a model son you want. At the same time, I try to be myself to a fault. Our divide look wide, but I just wanna talk. A lot of times I feel alone, holding this chalk. How a lot of my problems I strain trying to be tall. Often I wonder if I ever embarrass you all. Often I wonder if people wish I was gone. And when I reach out, feel I'm just a haunt. So I act like a ghost, yet inside, I'm gaunt. One day, I'll make a change. Someday, I'll be all the rage. One day, you'll accept fate. Someday say, I'm self-made. Drive through a street, some huddle for heat. Windshield got hella lot, chattering to freeze. Stick you up, they starving to eat. I stick to rap, lot play you in the street. When it comes to food, lot plaster concrete. When it comes to proof, lot gather dreams. Then they shoot off, while done being clean. Dirtiest of them all, acting like they supreme. For a lot names a brand, you gotta be faking it all, acting like they in the street. Don't gotta do that, I won't shoot. Oh really? I won't say a thing honestly. Let 'em believe, let 'em see God. If they praying I'm seen. Wanna live in peace, do my own thing. In the West, pouring my soul with a drink. College graduate, can't drop out for a mink. Level up and have a fully emerald sink in a house of diamonds. No glass dreams. One day, I'll make a change. Someday, I'll be all the rage. One day, you'll accept fate. Someday say, I'm self-made. What's a favor if interest got bad flavor? Deep reverence for greats who majored. Studied the craft in Detroit, saw a lever. Angle myself, lift my craft better. Pay my dues, all respect, live on forever. Reverse or perform live, I'll face thunder. Wonder whether I trip apart to weather. So strengthened, my mind cut up a letter. Paste some lines up, hook this letter. I remember how it used to be. I remember how I had belief. I remember how I had a dream. Does anyone love me? Does anyone love me? These northern Michigan memories. I'm an outcast most of my time at Petoskey. My sister and best friend had popularity. I'm the weird kid, a loner with dreams. A high school used to be, I felt so lonely, and to most an easy target for a bully. I don't remember if you laughing at me. I wanted attention, even negatively. I never felt accepted by my family. I'm only disappointment if I'm seen, so I'd get lost in books. PS2 for grief. Did I have a real friend? Hard to believe. In high school, he ignored me, ghosted me. Now I'm numb, no happy memory. Now I know real friendship ain't a thing. It's just something some wanna see. Hated myself, thought of a suicide letter like it would fix how they would torture. My second thoughts changed life forever. Didn't go through with it, yet it hovered. Trouble with the law, juvenile offender. Trouble at 16, something I gotta consider. In the court school, fucked as me as others. I ain't perfect, but they calling me brother. My day one ignoring me on messaging. Never forgot it, never got over it either. Don't hate him, but I'm so numb and bitter. I remember how it used to be. I remember how I had belief. I remember how I had a dream. Does anyone love me? Does anyone love me? Had to share the truth, put it in a letter. 18 and they finally expunged my record. On the right path to most, I ain't heard. I'll succeed, finally love myself a believer. Record a song to remind myself life get better. Question distrust, understanding a must. Cause the most, I'm just a stupid runt. They wanna laugh like I'm a clown, huh? Sometimes can't tell if it's all fake love. Wish more cared say, I don't give a fuck. An outcast who never felt close to anyone. Decide move on, it's time to be blunt. Friends built on past memories, ain't trust. It's just chasing a history that's finally done. Hurt my heart, but hell, life's soft and rough. Open myself up, honesty hurts for once. Belief in really being me, no image put up. It's just chasing the history that's finally done. Hurt my heart, but hell, life's soft and rough. Open myself up, honesty hurts for once. Belief in really being me, no image put up. Hurt my heart, but hell, life's soft and rough. Open myself up, honesty hurts for once. I remember how it used to be. I finally got my own self-belief. I finally have my own dream. I decided only I really love me. I remember how it used to be. I finally got my own belief. I finally have my own dream. I decided only I really love me. Welcome to 2008. Age when I was 10. So much shit's changed. Now from then. Thought I'd be a soldier or a legend. I'm a college student with page and pen. Guess some ways I embody that then. Most say I'm chasing dreams that end, but still believe Lions championed in, call me Daniel. I walk just as stressed. Most would have run for sign of the test, then write down how they never fled. While I was here laying my soul as I bled, they'd laugh saying, I got no street cred, I don't need a game, I fillet catch your end. Your sum to me's value is really less. I'll draw curtains with these just a flex. Don't need love, don't need any friends. 90s baby, ready for stress. 2000s kid, ready to impress. 2010s, and my sins collect. 2020s, I'm catching your breath. 90s baby, ready for stress. 2000s kid, ready to impress. 2010s, and my sins collect. 2020s, I'm catching your breath. Asking whether I'm really ready for death. It's something for all of us, that's an event. Growing up, so many I loved have all left. The voices sound for so many, I forget. I search my memories but start to vent. The wind chill of loss from my heart set. Sign of my soul is hard to see if I repent. Wonder if anyone's got heat for Lent. The message for me is way too silent. I got the volume down, so I condense by the microphone to God, hand a vent. No telling how many my demon I spent. While I hide who they are, dressed to pest. Following Buddha, hungry to impress, but posting for Nirvana like all the rest. Robbing to bask in a frat, shotguns ahead. Following Buddha, hungry to impress, but posing for Nirvana like all the rest.
90s baby, ready for stress. 2000s kid, ready to impress. 2010s, and my sins collect. 2020s, I'm catching your breath. 90s baby, ready for stress. 2000s kid, ready to impress. 2010s, and my sins collect. 2020s, I'm catching your breath.
This is reality, growing up in the Midwest. Most look into my region, try disrespect. Where's Sir Lupe, Royce, Twisted again? Last I checked, they trying to copy Eminem. Last I checked, Bone Thugs is free rent. Cause all y'all stuck on us in your head. For my gen, it was drill, now the D spins. Fucking game up, most thug on a net. Fisher shoot for truth, a belt always met. Discipline other regions just for respect. Get a tetanus shot before you try to step. It's agonizing death when hits connect. My circle know it's love when it's said. Cause really there's few I'll ever invest. And if I call you family, know it's meant. Just know you ain't ever safe to the rest. Life's value cigarettes tossed aside. Lives smolder, inhale, same time. Best people break victim to suicide. Pulled to depths in tar. Say it's our life if steamrolled, fossilized outside. Values never valued while alive. Most spit on till the day they die. Then turn to a charity or a prize. Even strays have changed, they hide. To say I'm free, I struggle to survive. As the kid said, we can be what we like. As a teenager said, dreams are blind. Taught me believe I'm a worthless mime. Copy a crowd only to fade in a grind. Either 1 or 0, it's binary to shine. Ground to dust by might, invisible to eyes. Even Warhol can be found in grime. True art ain't decided by summer price. Allow wannabe kings before afterlife. Regardless, worms fill our minds. Too often, real problems all we hide. Using seasons dictate how to say hi. If that's cold hand claps can't hide. All we do is leave loved ones behind. Who writes for the streets? Who writes? Who writes for the Midwest? Who writes? Who writes for the streets? Who writes? Who writes with belief? Who writes? Everyone glorifies starvation or crime, being willing to feed or help others. Rather see them as victims for dollars, without morals, saying we forgot her. Trying to buy murder, support a mother. They trade one mother for another. For some, love's raised together. For others, the street's a provider. Machiavelli used life as a teacher. Most forget about working together. The society focuses the insular, pray for change. They ignore a beggar, claim they Christian, forget alma mater. Rather be in a rush, avoid bad weather. Rather forget some suffer altogether. Destined to decay, bummer investor. And we all pretend we really better, while going to church praying for a savior, like we pretending we ain't a sinner. And all I can think's I'm doomed forever, like we're pretending we ain't a sinner, while going to a church praying for a savior. And we all pretend we really better, and all I can think's I'm doomed forever.
For the money we are martyrs. Government assistance has replaced the fathers. Child support and distance, parenting's even harder. The people versus the system, may wisdom push you farther. Miss America, the mother that governs her children harder. Killed and scarred us for whistling at your daughters. Were we brought to this land to be lambs to the slaughterer? Innovators of the crop, watched and carved through a history of misery. Visually, days darkened, botched victories for centuries. Injuries remain parting. Who will fight the hardest to break the mold in the margin? The enemy stands tall, but a box feeling marvelous. Marvin, streets made you a target. Hunger keeps you the sharpest. Blaze though when you fall, satisfied but lethargic. He's car sick and crown vixen, unmarked charges. Awaiting bond, but it's gone, no response from his partners. Only loyal in his protection that you can barter. If you don't get the message, nigga, don't even bother. Lessons from imperfections retested by your karma. Hope it dawns that the son bears the sins of the father.
Looking for eternal youth in the Lazarus pit, chasing a dream, change life in a wish, back to carefree days, free with quips. Want happiness or love to give? Imagine myself a hero, how to comic, ready to write, to persuade scripts. Innocence lost, my first crush strip, bared my heart, she spoke so slick. Personal growth with grip quick. Green speak louder than recording clips. Move pixie sticks to shots and hits. While chasing fame, trying to film life lost in it. What's living if you slam against bricks? Walled off from success, will God forgive? Real success held, shaking life, taking a risk. Gotta be ready, tagging every shifty kid. Work on yourself, some stuck, trying to grin. Can't kick habits, hoes try reminisce. Realize time moves, some stuck in it. Realize good things in melancholic. Look to a future instead, the past a wisp. They're a second gone in less a minute. Will we remember? Change and shift, present looking gray, past a golden tint. Will we remember? Change and shift. Every word we give holds merit. Don't expect most, we'll forgive. Eventually, we'll flip the switch in the abyss and execution static. Every word we give holds merit. Don't expect most will forgive. Eventually, they'll flip the switch in the abyss and execution static. In basement of society, we're silent. Only hear your own screams to repent. Suspects hide truth within their vent. Pop up to stab when you least expect. I cherish every day, may not see it next. Lot chasing material for a fake flex. Stuck in our youth, how they'll inspect. I know they talk when I ain't present. Comes with the territory, not hesitant. Truth is, I don't have stock in friendship. Extended family, only ones with respect. Too bad most watch you fall and inspect. Won't help you up, just watch for death. Broken hip, still got more than 80 years left. With knowledge like this, I'm an old head. Time to rewind to my youth and hit reset. Welcome to purgatory or hell. Fits like a glove, wherever we dwell. And lost belong to depths, set and sail. Their wings clipped, lost as they fell. Living life free, chasing a shared cell. Pursuing an image, for respect shelved. The real laugh, the fake follow wealth. Sulfur stinks up lime, tries to quell. Step into the flames, just to be felt. They'll skin you alive, as insults pelt. Dress up back to sell, rocks and melt. Cheese scenes, how's my end spelt? Laika Ilemka, Idolina, Ilus knock on my call. Mountains in my soul, chip just to fall. All bets poker face when life gets drawn. All cards on the table, I bet on every flaw. Euchre is seen, just I'll flush them all. This life's a gamble, so risk it or don't talk. Why those got something to say won't walk, rather stay stuck in place etching chalk, slamming down dominoes till they stall. Everyone needs a slice of pie and faults. The divide separates ears from a stalk, shucked to a pit, only up if you're popping off. Most rather celebrate an image on walls. Fuck priority to root for death's embalm, kissing a sweet taste till they appalled, praying in the depths, crossing their palms. Fuck priority to root for death's embalm, kissing a sweet taste till they appalled, praying in the depths, crossing their palms. When I was growing up, most gave doubt. When we were young, they had the clout. Now pretend they don't follow a crowd. All as I try fly above it all, head to clouds. Pain is one thing men really ever shout, but then cry when sinking to the ground. And all I can think's wanna see a mound. Lot these bars wrapped in truth I found. As an old adage goes, life's a 10 crown. Real currency ain't weighed in the pound, cause most strays call but won't astound. And I hear the ring, it gets even more loud. Pick up my headphones, some will be proud. Most go to stand just to try and say wow. Never ready for life's box, knock 'em down. I jump to an abyss for rebirth, new life now. Most go to stand just to try and say wow. Never ready for life's box, knock 'em down. I jump to an abyss for rebirth, new life now. If conscience reigns, a country cries. Lost souls searching to finally reside. When the power's out, candles light, my silence screams loud as the night. If conscience reigns, the country cries. Lost souls, searching to finally reside. When the power's out, candles light, my silence screams loudest at night.